all Dharma Masters, and all Lotus Friends. Namo Amituofo. Continuing on from a couple weeks ago, we will go into the second part of the title, From Ordinary to Extraordinary, One Path, Three Audiences, by Master Zhisui. To recap the important stopping point from last time, we were told how choosing to focus solely on Amitabha-recitation is itself a mark of supreme wisdom. This was displayed by the fact that in the Shorter or Amitabha Sutra, it is Venerable Shariputra, foremost in wisdom among the Buddha's disciples, who is the unique audience. The Amitabha Sutra instructs us clearly, choose exclusive Amitabha recitation. So we saw how this is the most suitable teaching for ordinary beings, with the wise audience selected, conveying for us that true wisdom lies in simple acceptance of this practice. With that reminder, we will go on through the rest of the teaching now to reaffirm this thought and learn more about the complete resulting benefits. When we devote ourselves to reciting Amitabha's name exclusively, something remarkable happens. All Buddhas watch over us. All Bodhisattvas protect us. We receive their blessings and support. Yes, we're ordinary beings now, but those who practice Amitabha recitation will be reborn in the Pure Land. Once there, we become bodhisattvas, and choosing it shows real wisdom. The Infinite Life Sutra says it well, how rare it is to find someone with the wisdom of faith. Think about it. Many bodhisattvas don't even believe in the Pure Land teaching, yet here we are, ordinary beings who do believe. To trust that reciting Amitabha's name leads to rebirth, to have faith in this path, this is the highest wisdom there is. But here's the thing, this wisdom isn't ours. It's the Buddha's wisdom working through us. As Master Yingguang taught, Amitabha reciters unconsciously resonate with the Buddha's wisdom and naturally align with this wondrous path. What does it mean to unconsciously resonate and naturally align? It means that through recitation, we are mysteriously attuned to the Buddha's wisdom without even realizing it. And here is why. Every Buddha throughout the universe attained enlightenment through Amitabha recitation. Every single one praises Amitabha's inconceivable virtues. So when we devote ourselves to reciting his name, we're doing something profound. We're acting in accordance with Amitabha's 48 vows, harmonizing with the praise of all Buddhas, and following Shakyamuni Buddha's guidance. This isn't ordinary wisdom. This is wisdom of the highest order. Someone might study countless sutras and master Buddhist philosophy, but without practicing Amitabha recitation, they still fall short of the wisdom possessed by those who simply recite the name with faith. The three sutras taught to different audiences together reveal three essential features of the Pure Land teaching. First, extraordinary and supreme benefit, directly leading to attainment of Buddhahood. Second, utmost simplicity, requiring only recitation of Amitabha's name. Third, universal compassion, specifically designed for ordinary beings. These three qualities define the essence of the Pure Land Dharma. As Master Yingguang characterized it, easy to practice, supreme in result, light in effort, swift in effect. The practice is universally acceptable. Anyone can recite the Buddha's name, yet its achievement is unrivaled. Upon rebirth, all become bodhisattvas equal to Maitreya. That covers the basics of who the Buddha was addressing in each of the three sutras. But here's the question: why did Shakyamuni Buddha need three separate sutras to teach the Pure Land Dharma? Why tailor the teaching to three distinct audiences? This arrangement has deep meaning. While each of the three sutras presents a complete teaching, they emphasize different aspects and complement one another perfectly. Take the Infinite Life Sutra. It goes into great detail about Amitabha's 48 vows and the splendid merits and virtues that adorn the Pure Land. By addressing bodhisattvas, the Buddha reveals that Pure Land practice is the bodhisattva path, the very road to Buddhahood. It showcases the sublime aspects of the teaching. But what about ordinary beings? Can they reach the Pure Land too? The longer sutra does mention that beings of all three tiers who single-mindedly recite Amitabha's name can attain rebirth, but this isn't the main focus. The teaching is primarily directed at bodhisattvas, with relatively little addressed to ordinary beings. Most people would find this hard to grasp. So the Buddha taught the Contemplation Sutra, specifically explaining to ordinary beings how Amitabha-recitation leads to rebirth. This made the Pure Land path accessible to regular folks. But then, some might think, if even ordinary beings can practice this, it must be a low-level teaching, something lacking in wisdom. That's why we have the Amitabha Sutra, to make clear that choosing the Pure Land path, dedicating oneself to Amitabha recitation, is the choice of the wise. Only those with great wisdom, extraordinary wisdom, will choose this path. Looking at the three sutras together, we see the complete picture. Pure Land practice offers supreme benefits, welcomes practitioners of every capacity, and is the path chosen by the truly wise. From bodhisattvas at the highest levels of cultivation down to beings guilty of the gravest transgressions, every single one is embraced by Amitabha's compassionate vow to save all beings. We often praise the Buddha's compassion and speak of the inconceivable power of his vow. But where do we see this in action? Right here in his determination to save both bodhisattvas and ordinary beings alike. When we practice the Pure Land path, it doesn't matter whether we're advanced practitioners or beginners, whether we are brilliant or simple-minded. Every single one of us will be reborn in the Buddha's Pure Land of reward. There we'll be equal to Maitreya Bodhisattva himself, dwelling at the stage just one lifetime before Buddhahood, endowed with infinite light and infinite life. Namo Amituofo.